discussion.
Take two. Ready? Okay, so this is a reflex board. We're going to take a look at the 5 components of the reflex arc. This is a representation of the skin. So we see in the skin, we have these sensory dendrites in here. These are the receptors. So the receptor is the first part of the reflex arc. All right, so that's monitoring hot, cold, pain, things like that. Once these are stimulated, the second component of the reflex arc is the sensory neuron. Okay, we can see the afferent or the sensory neuron comes in the nerve root right here. Then it's going to go into the dorsal root, right? Just to kind of combine it with our other stuff we said before. Here's the cell body living in the dorsal nerve root ganglion, and then the sensory neuron enters the dorsal horn. Right, so this yellow neuron is the second component. The spinal cord is the integrating center. This is going to do the decision making. Okay, on this model, it's represented as this green neuron over here. Okay, so that's going to decide what to do. So that's the third component. So if I put the sticker here, you're just going to put down integrating center. Don't put down spinal cord. I know it's a spinal cord. It's the integrating center. If something needs to be done, the fourth component is an orange neuron on this model, guys. The fourth component is the motor neuron. Again, notice the cell body lives in the ventral horn. The motor neuron leaves the ventral root, and then it goes into the nerve root. And the motor neuron is going to make its way to the fifth component of the reflex arc, an effector. This is the part that's going to respond. On this model, it's skeletal muscle, but it could be a gland. It could be smooth muscle, cardiac muscle. Right? We have different options. So on this model, it happens to be skeletal muscle. Right? So the components, sensory. Right here, the receptor. The sensory neuron is number 2. The integrating center is the neurons of the spinal cord, the green one here. The fourth component is the motor neuron or the efferent neuron. The fifth component, effector. That's it.